have. We're even going to be including members of No Mercy because Joe Namath is from No Mercy. It's only fair. It's only fair if we include a No Mercy talent as well. So that, fans, will be still to come at some point later on this month and before the day of the biggest event in championship wrestling history. I'm talking about THQ Night, the Night of Champions, Sunday, June 12th. It's going to be a monumental night, fans, here for both Fantasy Pro Wrestling and No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling. Here we have the last women's standing match, triple threat. 3 of the top divas. Killer Kyle in the mix of all this because she was responsible for destroying and ending the career of Disastrous Biz. She was responsible. She was the one that ended a huge reign of terror. And if she can withstand these 2 lovely divas, she will earn a shot for Corporal Carano's Women's Championship title. Super Squad are the new #1 contenders for the FPW Tornado Tag Team Championships. Soup and Sandwich, Vicious Jeremy and Cactus Jen, whom have not made a single appearance. They haven't made a single wrestling appearance since Blood, Sweat, and Tears in December. They had to be in tip-top shape to face off against the likes of Lethal Enforcers, which I still, Super Squad, excuse me. Lethal Enforce, fuck, I keep saying it again, what the hell? Super Squad. I mean, the Lethal Enforcers were the last opponents Soup and Sandwich have faced, but now they're meeting up with Super Squad. And so far, man, we're enjoying this matchup here as all these 3 ladies fighting on the outside floor. And any move can be the last. Trust me. I have seen many last man and last women standing matches. The most well-known last woman standing match was that from 2013, I believe. It was, or 2000. Maybe 2014. I can't. Yeah, 2014. Between Jivin Jen McCarthy and Cactus Jen. That was nuts. The referee had counted to 10, and the match still continued on. Never been done before, fans. But at the count of 10, the match still continued. It was Cactus Jen that won the match. Jivin Jen McCarthy was the one down for the count. At the count of 10, the match still continued on. If you don't believe me, look it up, fans, on YouTube. Look it up. It's there. Trust me. 2014 THQ night. Check it out. Wendy Savage back at Catfight in January. She had a tremendous match. By far one of the greatest matches I have seen, especially her performance like trying to gain the women's championship against Gina Carano, main eventing. Wendy Savage had been in 2 matches prior to that title match. She fought really long and she fought really hard, and she could have won it, but Corporal Gina Carano, I'm telling you, she is strong, she is powerful, and she is very, very smart in the ring, especially with her in-ring capability of forcing people to submit. She has a hell of a powerful leg lock submission hold. She can do that very, very well. She's got an incredible guillotine chokehold. Knocks you right out. And that's exactly what's been going on here lately here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling, that nobody has been able to defeat Corporal Gina Carano. Nobody. She won the title last year at Beach Blast in the Wet and Wild contest. Could you imagine that? So fitting, so perfect. I mean, Corporal Gina Carano, the actress, the MMA fighter. Gina Carano, you know, she's been in the cover of Maxim magazines, posters, you name it. And you know, whether she's half naked or in sportswear, she's strong, but she's also sexy, and that's the point. That's the key element. What a perfect way for Corporal Gina Carano to win her first ever women's championship in over 4 or 5 years' time that she's been with us, in a bikini contest, you know. She defeated Cactus Jen in the process. Ever since she's defeated Cactus Jen, Gina has been by far one of the most top women's athletes in fantasy pro wrestling history. And it's funny, because I still hold the February 2011 FPW magazine with Gina Carano on the cover, marking it the future of the women's division. She very well might be the future, and the future is now. The future of women's wrestling here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling is here. We're going to find out once and for all who will be the one to meet that future. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, beautiful. F5.
1, 2.
Referee now making the count on Killer Kyle. That count of 5. That count of 5. There's the momentum shift. Look at that, would you? Making out. Wiping off that saliva. Speaking of Melissa Cloutier, her success here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling stemmed from the 2011 new class, where she ended up winning, allowing herself to gain herself tenure here in this company, which means that she will have a hard time getting fired. In fact, she will never get fired unless there is some kind of circumstance or serious injury.